Hi everyone, so today we're just going to do a little gentle practice. So starting seated in a comfortable seat, hands resting on the knees, we'll close our eyes and just begin by focusing on our breath. So we're taking nice big inhales through the nose and long extended exhales through the nose. Just allowing ourselves to settle into this practice. Then we'll take the fingertips to the ground and on inhale sweep those arms up. A nice stretch, and exhale, sweep the arms back down. Once more, inhale, sweep those arms up, gaze to the sky, and exhale, sweep those arms back down. One more, inhale, sweep those arms up, nice big stretch here, and exhale, floating the fingertips back down to the ground. So we'll sweep them up one more time. We're going to come into a little side stretch. So right hand's going to come, fingertips to the mat, left arm sweeping overhead, so we're having a nice stretch along the left side body. Gaze to the sky. Inhale, sweep both arms up, and exhale, the left fingertips coming to the ground, right arm sweeping over, so a nice side stretch on the right hand side. Sweep those arms up, and exhale, we'll come back doing the same stretch on the right hand, comes down to the ground. Inhale, sweep both arms up. Exhale, left palm comes to the ground. Nice stretch for the right side body. Inhale, sweeping those arms up, and we'll come into a twist. So twisting to the right hand side there, gaze to the back of the room. So right hand comes behind you, left hand comes across the body to the right side knee. Inhale, sweep those arms up as we come out of the twist, and exhale, coming to the twist on the left hand side. So with every inhale, think about creating length through the spine, and every exhale, see if you can come a little bit deeper into that twist, but I don't want anyone to be pushing it. So inhale, coming out of the twist, and we'll do the same again on each side. So exhale, coming to the twist on the right hand side, gaze to the back. Again, inhale to come out of the twist, and exhale onto the left hand side. Again, keeping the core engaged and lifting through the spine, sitting nice and tall. So inhale, coming out of the twist, exhale, hands come down to the ground, and we'll make our way to our tabletop position. So tabletop, we want knees under hips, wrists under shoulders for a nice tabletop. And we'll do some cat-cow. So inhale, gaze to the sky, belly comes to the ground, nice arch in the spine. Exhale, rounding through the spine as the gaze comes to the belly button. So inhale, dropping the belly, gaze to the sky. Inhale, rounding through the spine, gaze comes to the belly button. Again, inhale, gaze to the sky, drop the belly. And exhale, rounding through the spine, gaze to the belly button. So again, inhale, belly to the ground, gaze to the sky. Exhale, rounding through the spine, gaze to belly button. We're going to come to our nice neutral tabletop, curl the back toes, spreading the fingertips nice and wide, sending the hips up and back to our downward facing dog. So again, you can have as big a bend in the knees as feels right for you, and those heels don't have to be to the ground, but they're heading that way. But focus more on getting that nice length through the spine. And if it feels right for you, you can pedal out those feet, getting that nice hamstring stretch there. And making sure that core is engaged, that we've kept this nice deep breathing going throughout this practice. And then when you're ready, slowly walking those hands in towards the feet. So we come to a nice forward fold at the back of the mat. So again, no locking of the knees. You can introduce quite a generous bend here, finding a nice forward fold that feels comfortable for you. Today, you can take the hands to the elbows so you really relax forward into it, making sure we're not holding any tension in the neck. And you can even begin to sway side to side. And releasing your grip, and we're going to come on an inhale to a nice flat back position. Fingertips can graze the ground, be on the shins or the thighs, making sure we're keeping length in the neck. And then on your next exhale, releasing back down into the forward fold. And then on an inhale, we're going to sweep the arms all the way up, coming up to a nice standard position, gaze to the sky, hands coming through center into a nice prayer position. So we'll come to a nice standing position, grounding down through the feet, and then we'll begin to shift the weight into the right hand side as we lift the left knee up nice and high. So just using your core strength here to stabilize, and when you're ready, opening the knee out to the side with a nice hip opener here. And then when you're ready, knee comes back to center, then you can wrap your arms around the knee and hug it in, bringing it closer to the torso. Holding here, and that's standing nice and tall. And then on exhale, release that foot down to the ground. Then when you're ready, we'll come onto the other side, so shifting the weight into the left leg, lifting the right knee up as high as you can. Again, hands can be down by the sides or in prayer out to the sides, and then opening that knee out to the side, making sure we haven't locked the standing leg, keeping a slight bend in the knee at all times. And then when you're ready, bringing that knee back to center, and again, wrapping the arms around, giving a little hug and squeezing it into center. And then when you're ready, releasing that foot down, giving those legs a little shake. And then inhale, sweep those arms up nice and high. Exhaling, coming to a nice forward fold. Fingertips come to the mat if possible. If not, bend the knees until they do. And then walking those hands forward. So we're coming into a plank position here. So you can stay in plank or lower down to the knees, keeping the elbows close to the body as we lower all the way down to the belly. And then on an inhale, we're going to peel up into a little baby cobra. So peeling the chest up off the ground, core engaged, gaze coming to the sky last, and exhale, bringing that chest back down to the ground. So inhale, peeling up, gaze comes up last, and exhale, coming back down to the ground, forehead to the mat. So inhale, peeling up, and exhale, peeling back down. Inhale, you can come up once more, and exhale, releasing down. So you can curl those back toes, coming up to our tabletop position here, making sure wrists are under shoulders, knees under hips. I want to send that right knee back, so foot stays on the ground, heel pushing back, nice straight leg there, then release the knee down. Then do the same, so left leg send back, heel pushing right back to the ground, really activating that leg. And then when you're ready, releasing that knee back down to the ground. Then sending the bum back to the heels, walking the hands in. We're just going to come do a few little wrist exercises. So sitting on your heels, clasp the hands together and do some little wrist circles here, just especially for those of you who aren't used to putting so much pressure on the wrists all the times. And then you can go in one direction and then the other. So just doing what's going to feel right for your wrists at this moment. And then whenever you're ready, we'll make our way back to our tabletop position. And you're welcome to come up onto the knuckles if that's more comfortable for you. If not, spreading fingertips wide, gripping through the fingers. So once again, sending that right leg back, left arm sweeps forward, and when you're ready, lifting that back leg. So we're just going to hold here. So arms reaching forward, legs pushing back, and on the exhale, release down. So we'll do the other side. Left leg comes back, activate that leg. Right arm sweeps forward, and then if you feel comfortable to do so, you can lift that back leg. Nice, strong, active legs here. Again, keeping that core engaged. And on the exhale, release it down. Knees go as wide as the mat. Send the hips back, coming into our child's pose here. Again, this is the opportunity to come back to that nice deep breath. Just enjoying the practice here. And if you want to, we can walk the hands over to the left hand side. Get a little side stretch here. And walk back to hands back to center, and then hands walk over to the right hand side. And when you're ready, walking those hands slowly coming back to center. From here, when you're ready, we're going to make our way back to tabletop, then curling those toes and sending those hips up and back to downward facing dog. So here we're going to pedal those feet out, and then when you're ready, on an inhale, we're going to lift that right leg up nice and high. It's then going to reach forward and the foot's going to come down in between the palms. We're going to check our foundation, make sure our hips are even, core engaged, and on an inhale, sweep those arms up. Coming into this nice high lunge position here. Gaze to the sky if that's okay for your balance. Inhale, creating length. Exhale, palms to the ground, step back, and we'll take a knees, chest, chin, baby cobra, or we can take chaturanga to upward facing dog, whichever variation seems right for you. And then on exhale, sending those hips back to downward facing dog. We'll do the same on the other side, so left leg's going to lift up nice and high. On an exhale, foot's going to plant down between the hands. Check those foundations. Inhale to come up nice and strong. So both legs are really active here, core is engaged. So inhale will create length in the spine, and exhale will be planting those palms down to the ground. And once again, stepping back, and you can come down, knees, chest, chin. Inhale, coming up to our baby cobra, and exhale, making our way to downward facing dog. So from downward facing dog, we're going to come down via our tabletop and just come so we're seated on our knees. So from here, I want you to sweep the left hand up to the sky, and we'll bring the left ear down to the left shoulder as the left hand comes to rest on the right ear. We're not pulling our head into this stretch, just allowing the weight of the hand to deepen the next stretch for you. Inhale, sweep that arm up and back down. Inhale, right hand's going to come up, right ear to right shoulder, right hand to left ear, so you have this nice deep neck stretch here. Again, making sure we're not pulling on the neck, it's just the weight of the arm helping us get a little bit deeper here. Taking that nice deep breath. Inhale, release. Exhale, float the hand down. So from here, make your way to so we're seated with our bum, with the feet up in front. Sweep the arms up, and you can lift the legs so we come into our boat. You're also welcome to keep those feet down as long as you're feeling that your core is working and engaged. Shoulders are nice relaxed here, and we're going to hold here. Deep inhales and deep exhales. And release the feet down, sitting up nice and tall, and then we'll make our way to lying on our backs. So coming to a nice lying down position, and then one foot at a time, you're going to lift up off the ground. So our shins are parallel with the ground, arms are going to come out to a cactus. We're going to inhale here and exhale, bring the legs down over to the left hand side. So we have a nice little spinal twist here for you. And the gaze goes over to the right if that's comfortable for your neck. And just allow yourself to relax into the twist here. Again, coming back to your breath. And then inhale, using your core strength to bring those knees up to center. And exhale, coming into the same stretch on the other side. So knees going to the right and gaze coming to the left if that's, again, comfortable for you. Taking these nice deep breaths, we just allow ourselves to sink deeper into this twist. And again, inhale using your core strength to bring those knees up, and exhale one at a time, relax them down. And then we're just going to come into our Shavasana. So take the legs a little bit apart, hands come down by the sides, palms facing up to the sky. And just take this time to relax. So closing the eyes if you haven't already done so. And just bringing the attention to the breath. Enjoying this stillness. Trying to not let anything distract you. to stay here, but if you're ready, we'll roll onto one side, whichever's comfortable. We'll have a few breaths in the fetal position here. And then when you're ready, eyes staying closed, coming back up to seated. We'll take the hands to heart center. Have a nice deep inhale here. And a releasing exhale. Then hands come up to third eye, and we'll just bow. Namaste. Thanks for sharing practice today. I hope you found it enjoyable, and hopefully I will be back on here soon.